Hey, Sandy. Good night, Primo's daughter. Big up yourself, Saif G. Guys, what's up? What's up? Like, I've been getting a lot of DMs. About this whole, people responding to the whole Will Smith versus Chris Rock. And I just feel like I need to come on the live because I cannot answer the whole I want. I can't answer everybody in the DMs. And like some of the responses that I'm getting, I'm just like, ugh. Really? No. Somebody says, Moa box Will for Chris. No, but let's get into it. Why? Why should Will get a box? Big up Trinidad in the house. Like, I'm so... No, I'm happy I came on. Okay, good. We have people... let me just put it right here. Will versus... No, I can't write The Rock. Will versus Chris. That's what we're talking about. Not this Chris. I'm gonna try to pin that. Let me see. What are you guys saying? Please state your opinions so I can answer them. First of all, let me just say I am a big Will Smith fan. So my opinions will be biased towards the Smith family. That's not saying that whatever you think is wrong. But let's talk. Come we talk. Come we defend my people. Let me see here. Drop your opinions, please, so I can answer. No. Okay. Let me go to the top. All right. Safe. Oh, that's way to the top. Hi everybody. The topic for tonight is Will versus Chris. No party tonight. Why would I be going to a party tonight? It's what, Monday? Good night, beautiful. Good night, Russell. Love to... Guys, dropping your opinions now. SOCA Daily says more box Will for Chris. Alright, you need to tell me why. You can't just say that. No. You need to tell me why. Saif G says it looks fake. No, sweetheart. Did you not watch the clip? The man said, keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. And then just in case people didn't think that he was being serious, he said it again. And everybody else was like, oh, this is real. This is not a script. It was real, people. That was very real. It was not fake. There is nothing fake about that. Come on. Do you not watch enough movies? Come on, sweetheart. Let's go. Let me be nice on IG. Guys, you know what somebody did? You know how the other day a man... Sometimes people will joke on here about how they're going to come and meet me in person. And I said, yeah, man, come and meet me in person. Because I have my pepper spray on my side. I'm not afraid to use it. The man come on my YouTube and talk about how I guess I'm not a nice person. I'm not going to put you in my music video or kind of something. I'm like... Okay. Who are you? All when famous artists reach out to me, I'm gonna do a music video, much less you. Sweetheart, I don't even know you. If you come near me, I'm gonna use a pepper spray upon your blood. Let's talk about Chris Rock and Will Smith. Ladies, protect yourselves. Don't make anybody on IG, YouTube, TikTok. Don't make none of them. Don't make none of them drunk or you bully you. Do them like Will Smith, the Chris Rock. Yeah. Alright, hold on. Let me go down. Baddest on IG. Oh, so. Big up yourself, Robert. Alright, let me see. SOCA Daily says, why him never have this energy for August? Why did don't... Alright, let me answer that. Let me answer that. Let me answer that part there. You know why? Because Will knew about August. He knew about August. Based on what I understood, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, he knew about August. As far back as I remember, from me know about Will Smith, Will Smith and Jada have always declared that they have an open relationship. It's never been, that's never a secret. So when that came out, I was just like, why is this a big deal? The people, them love sleep with everybody. Them love have multiple partners. They do not practice, what is it, monogamy? They don't practice that. You know what I'm saying? So like when that came out, why would he have that energy for August? I feel like it's a different situation though. I feel like it's a different situation with August. Everybody keeps bringing that up because the fact of the matter is that obviously that was somebody that Jada has a soft spot. I don't know. That's a very weird situation. I don't think he had enough. I just don't think there's enough momentum. I think that's something that Will knew about already. Because it's like it happened and I don't know. I just don't think that it's the same situation. Ella Lewis was assaulted and we don't hear a thing about it. Keith D. Garvey. Let me talk about Ella Lewis for a second. You know, Ella Lewis, I like Ella Lewis. Is somebody that I found him funny. But here's what I dislike about the situation with Ella Lewis. And this is something that let me try to be serious about this. You see, if L.A. Lewis had gone to that thing dressed in like an African dashiki, because he had like an abeng in his hand, but you see if that man with him locks him, got to this thing and say, yes, big up on ourselves. But when you come to Jamaica, it's the land of kings, the land of African kings and queens. You see if him to get rough up for that, what I say, yeah man, L.A. Lewis, nice, I like that. That's a step in the right direction. But this man was there talking about how these European people are his family and relatives. And I mean, that joke is... There comes a time when a joke like that becomes corny. Especially in the sensitive world that we live in right now. We're in a place now where black people are celebrating, one time they never used to celebrate them hair. They never used to celebrate them skin. Everybody talk about this melanin, hashtag melanin. Like... Jump onto that trend, even if you don't believe in it. Like, go there as like a maroon king. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm gonna say about that. Like, if he had gone there as like a black king, celebrating his African descent, I think everybody would have seen him in a different light. And that's probably why they did bully him. I just thought that was a joke, and I don't like being joked about. As a black person, I don't like that type of joke. Sweetheart, I don't. And I think that's why the rest of it. I think a lot of people, there's a lot more woke black people than you know. Like, that's why people not going to really talk about it. Because L.A. Lewis, he's a comedian, yes. But there are certain things like, no man, not like that. Not like that. Big up to L.A. Lewis same way anyway. They say Denzel smashed. But Saif, who is... I don't understand why you'd make a statement like this. I'm not even going to read it out loud. How is anybody getting into Jada Pinkett Smith's vagina? How does that have any relevance here? How does that have any relevance? The people are in an open relationship, so she could have sex with Michael Jackson, Michael B. Jordan. She could have. How is that relevant? How is that relevant? How is that relevant? Why not always go back to women and them, who them having sex with and them body count? Why not don't leave women alone? Leave them alone. God. It's all about a woman and who she's having sex with. Like, oh my God. Some of you men are like trailer trash. Not you, Saif. I'm sorry. Not you. Not you, my darling sweetheart. Not you. Alright? I'm just saying in general. I just don't think something like that should matter. The man clearly made an insult about the black woman's hair. Let me leave out race out of it. Let me leave out the woman's race out of it, right? He made a comment about the woman's hair. Now, I don't know about some of you women here, but I know when I was growing up, not just my mother, but other women, elders than me, their thought has always been, a woman's beauty is her hair. And so if you're going to have, if you are unfortunately diagnosed with a pathology such as alopecia, because it's a condition, it's a medical condition that causes you to lose your hair. Guys, when I cut my hair the other day, people made me feel so insecure about it. It took me a while, and I'm pretty sure you saw it in my dancing. It took me a while to be like, yes, Chrissy, you can still be sexy. You can still be sexy. You don't need an effort to be sexy, baby. You're okay. And I had to comfort myself. I had to love up myself. I had to spend time by myself. And there was that period when I just was not posting videos because I was just like, oh my God. You know what I mean? Because we're taught as women that your hair is your beauty. And even though, yes, we have a lot of things saying, your hair is, I am not my hair, I am not the skin. It's still pretty hard. If you go down my timeline, well, that's not a good comparison because now I'm showing a lot more of my body. So that's why I'm getting a lot more views on the superficial, like. I was going to say, since I put in my hair. But yeah, it's a sensitive topic for women. And some men as well. Good night, Sizetan. Size 10 Jordan. Me blood. Okay, big up yourself, size 10. Kaya Dean Dyke says, I think both of them are in the wrong. I do too. I'm right there with you. I do too. I am not saying that any one of them is right. I'm not saying any of them is wrong. Well. Hold on. Let me plug in this. I'm plugging this. Hold on. Oh, Jesus. They're both wrong. Yes, Dean Dyke. Yeah, man, they're both wrong. They are both wrong. Right? I would have plugged in something other. Hold on, guys. I don't want my light to shut off on me. Yeah, they're both wrong. Let me see what else. Emani 2020 says Will can't take a joke. K. Naldo says that slap was meant for August Alsina and Tupac. Why not going to go back into the woman history? What is wrong with you? Oh, Lord. What you say is built up tension, yeah? But what is the story with Jada and Tupac, though? Is it that Jada was with Tupac while she was with Will? Why people keep making comparisons? Like, I can understand about the whole August, because that happened during Will's time. But why people keep referring back to Tupac? Like, was Will with Jada when Tupac was in the picture? I don't think so. Tupac don't look like him shared. Tupac didn't seem like that kind of guy. Guys, Tupac was so sexy. Wow. I love Will Chris to outer order. Yes, man. Misha T. I agree. Let me tell you. I agree. I'm a Will Smith fan too, but both are in the wrong. Yeah. It looks staged, Anicia says. Anicia, I don't think it's staged. To be honest with you. Soka Daily says, why him never have the same energy for August, who did a tear out? Why would you say something like that? Like, you're so... It's a different situation. This is a different situation. Everybody always goes back to a female sex life. It's like... And you know what? I think women are becoming more and more bulletproof now, because it's like we know that that's the thing we're going to come with. How many on a body count? It's like, why not always aim for the woman's body count? Why not can't aim for the man them? You know, it is the same psychology that causes a woman to be promiscuous that causes a man to be promiscuous. Did you know that? You know that? I wonder if you know that. The same sort of insecurities, searching for love that is sometimes unrequited or unrequited, however the word is pronounced. You know, it's the same. It's the same, right? So while you're drawing swords, draw one for you too. Is all I'm saying. Keith D. Garvey. I want to start bringing up the woman's sex life. God, she free. His Majesty Elliot Lewis got assaulted and no one said anything. Dr. Blacks will really cross the line. Him never have to hit him. Him never have to lick him. Him never have to lick him. And it was like a delayed response. I'll give you guys that. The people who are defending Chris Rock, I'll give him that. Him never need to lick him. It was a delayed response. Yes, he did laugh before, but it's like him laughing and he's like, wait, I shouldn't have laughed. You know them joke there? We're like, oh shoot, I shouldn't have laughed. Yeah. What me do? Oh my God, I lost my comments. Now I can't go up or down. What me I do? Okay. I'm missing comments. Oh Jesus. Alright, I'm gonna go up. Positive Vibes says it wasn't staged. You could see the emotional hurt in Chris's face. He was hurt. He was hurt, guys. Read the room. He was. Oh my goodness. He was. And you know what I don't like? And I'm not saying this about anybody here. But why people gonna make this into a race issue? That's one of the common things that I'm getting from people as well. That they're making it into a race issue that, oh, black men are gonna tear down all of the history that black people have worked so hard to gain. And I'm just like, why not always holding this over black people's head like black people must learn how to behave themselves, because if they don't behave themselves, what gonna happen? We're not gonna put you back in a slavery. We're not gonna put you back in a slavery. What gonna happen? Black people emote just like every other race. We get upset. We throw tantrums. We physically fight. Why don't create a stink about Putin? Wanna go create a stink about Putin, the Caucasian man who's over there killing off innocent people? Wanna go talk about that? Huh? Which black person? Well, I don't know. I don't really know what's happening in all parts of the world. The most popular one right now for me is the whole Ukraine and Russian war that's happening, right? But I don't know if any black persons waging war. Well, I'm pretty sure there are. You can let me know. I don't know, right? But black people emote as well. To me, that was just two big ASS egos checking each other. That's what I think it was. Alright, I'm missing comments here. I'm just a rant and a guana now. Michelle says, Jada said she was never sexually involved with Tupac. Oh, really? Oh, no. That's sad. Jada said she was never sexually involved with Tupac. I don't know why people keep talking about it. She wasn't? Oh. I mean, really? So what were they doing? I feel a little bit of disappointment. I'm not even gonna lie. She wasn't. I need to Google that. Anybody else can back what Michelle21 says? Jada said she was never sexually involved with Tupac. I don't know why people keep talking about this. Really? Money Beat says, hey gorgeous, big up yourself. Okay, I am missing comments. I'm seeing answers to stuff that I said up. I am so sorry, guys. It's like I answer one question and then it's like it kind of takes me down a different road. Nirvana Sang says, exactly, women are always first criticized. It's true. It's true. It's very true. You understand? It's very true. And God knows the Smiths have been through a lot. Everything them do, people cuss them. You know, one of my followers or subscribers on YouTube, one of the things that she made a really valid point. I don't even know if I can pull up her name right here. Let me see if I can pull it up. She basically said that because the Smiths don't fit into the typical or traditional African or people of African descent type of families, is like people don't like our people of color don't like to accept them, and they're constantly criticized and harshly spoken about, you know what I mean? And so that's one of the biggest issues as well. And I thought that was a really valid point, because like Jaden and Willow, they're pretty much free. If you, in the grand scheme of things, they are free people. You know what I mean? They're free spirited. They do what they want. They're creative spirits. Not typical of the traditional black families. But yeah, you can let me know what you think about that. I'm so confused. I don't know where. Who knows Will Smith? Nirvana Sang says, who knows Will Smith was also having affairs. They have open relationships. This is what people never talk about. Guys, look at Will Smith. We don't really feel say Will Smith and Jada are going to separate and Will Smith not going to go out and take up the offers them what he might get. We don't love for go on like say man innocent to see and like everything will happen with man. Oh, if him go cheat at the woman fault. Oh, if him go out the road at the woman fault. What is she doing wrong? Wanna not up off our offender? Wanna not up off our offender? Kenala says typical black woman defending bad behaviors to validate yourselves. Okay, I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to answer that comment. Positive Vibe says Will still loves her body count and all. He knows what he signed up for. This is my point. This is my point. He didn't need to hit him, but Chris shouldn't have gone there. I agree 100% at Michelle 21. The real Vori says, anyway, big up Lupita. My best dancer, good night, how are you? Big up yourself, Dr. Blacks. Soka Daily says, may I wonder if Chris never have no family in the audience to how my mother would have nearly kill off the whole of the Smith family. Nicki Minaj, Michelle says, you know what would be nice if Instagram put to the side message sent 2 seconds ago, message sent 10 seconds ago. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness, this is moving too fast. I can't see. Oh Jesus, Mish R, let me hold it down. Bumbo. Nicki Minaj summed it up nicely. Will reacted after seeing his wife's face or reaction. Chris was wrong. Yeah, I mean, probably if Jada laughed it off, it would have been, he probably wouldn't have gone up there and hit the guy. You know, guys, you see, at the end of the day, we don't know what people are going through behind closed doors. Entertainers do not have the privilege to come online or in public unless you're like, you know, the mighty bounty killer. You know, just do whatever you want to do. It's not all celebrities have that privilege of just, you know, being themselves in public. It's really not, you know what I'm saying? It's really hard, especially being a person like Will Smith, who he has just been, since the days of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, he has just been seen as this perfect poster boy. That's a hard role to play, guys. You know, from then till now, that's a hard role to keep up. It's a hard image to keep up. You know what I mean? And so if somebody like Will Smith curses a bad word in public, even if it wasn't, you know, him being angry, I can see where people would just be like, oh my God, he's a monster. I hear people talking about cancel Will. And I'm just like, cancel him why? He was wrong. He's very wrong. And I hope, you know, I hope he learns from this situation. But don't cancel him. Excuse me? And it's always people, like, I don't mean to offend anybody. Should I say it? I don't know. I don't always step on toes. But it's always some broke people talking about cancel people after like a mistake that they made. Why are you saying cancel? Why are you saying, after all the years that this man has put in, Let's call a thing a thing. The two of them. Because there are people who are saying that Chris Rock should be cancelled. There are people that are saying that Will Smith should be cancelled. After the many years of work that these two men have put in, them slip up like this and they don't want to cancel the people in career. You see how people stay? You see how human beings are? You see it? This is why a lot of celebrities don't share their private life with the public. You understand? Yeah. Because one little slip up cancel the man's career, excuse me? No. The only black I have is that I'm sure if it was a white comedian who made that joke, Will wouldn't have done that. Stop making it a black or white issue. I can't say. But the thing is that, you know what? We will never know. We won't know. You know what I mean? Because I could also say to you, I wonder if Chris Rock would make such a joke about a white woman. You understand? I don't see how this is a black or white issue. I literally think it's two men being men, ego. That's what I think it was. Ego. Y'all men need to check your egos. Yeah. Positive Vibes 44 says, how quick they forget the countless times white folks embarrass themselves on these award shows. This is what I'm saying. You understand? It goes right back to, okay, black people, you need to behave yourselves in public because you're undoing all of what your forefathers did for you. Which is what? I mean, all right. Let me clear the air. What our forefathers, our ancestors fought for us so that we could have the privilege to be on the stage collecting Best Actor awards, to be doing all the things that we're doing right now. Does that mean that we're supposed to behave perfectly in order to maintain this? Is it that we're the only race, because of our history, we're the only ones who are expected to not emote, to play the pretty boy card of, oh, he was disrespectful, but I'm going to just let it slide. I just feel like any other race in that position, they would have. You never know. I think people I think it was just a human thing. I don't think it was black. I don't think it was white. I just think it was two men. That's all I'm going to say about that. I think Janet was not sure, but they had chemistry. Oh my God, I am missing comments. Let me come all the way down to the bottom. Jesus, I'm missing the comments. And guys, I think some of the comments are coming in slowly too. I'm coming all the way down to the bottom. Alright, so I'm done at the end now. Saif says, you are so wise. Oh, thank you. I try. Exactly. Okay. But not acting a clown. Chris is known for taking things too far. He insulted Oprah and her best friend Gail at another award show. I heard about that, insinuating that they were gay. Nah, Chris needed to get checked. I heard about that. That he tried to make fun of the Queen, Oprah Winfrey. Do not make fun of the Queen. How dare you? I heard about that. But I don't know. I haven't watched that yet though. But I've read about it, in all the tizzy of everything going back and forth. The Anthony Handy says, yes, we must behave. Is it Sunday already? I feel like it's Sunday. Is it Sunday? Are we in church? What's going on? Is it Sunday? Have we come back from church? Alright, I'm only seeing people joined. No, I'm not seeing any comments. I'm just seeing people joined. Chev Royalty says, that's what I said. Will reacted when he saw the hurt in his wife's face. How can you make a joke about someone's condition? Was Will wrong? Yes and no. He defended his wife's honor, just not in the best way. That's what I'm saying too. I don't think he should have slapped the man. I don't think he should have gone up on stage and slapped the man. I think what he should have done is go up on the stage, take the mic, and say exactly what he had said. Keep my wife's name out of your effing mouth. That's what I think him should have done. I don't think him should have slapped him. take the mic and say that. You know what I mean? But I don't think him should have slapped him. Never need to slap him. Chris Rock rude and none of manners and quiet, and he's a passive aggressor. But him never need to slap him. He didn't need to. Okay, guys, I admit he didn't need to slap him. But I understand why he did. I understand why. Yo comprendo. See. Daddy. Alright, let me see here. Michelle 21 says, here's the thing. When a friend hurts you, you can forgive and move on. When family hurts you, it's worse and cuts deeper. Why? Because family should know better. Chris should have known better. I agree with that 100. I agree with that. And it's like I was saying in my YouTube video, I was wondering, what is it? It's kind of seemed personal because like the last thing that was said, well, in 2016, when he hosted the Oscars, when he did his monologue to begin, he had said, you know, basically along the lines of Jada says that she's going to be boycotting the Oscars. And then his comment to that was basically, I mean, how can you boycott something that you were never invited to? And I was just like, wow, this seems personal, like it coming from way back then. You know what I mean? So it's like, I question that. And that's also one of the reasons why I'm just like, I feel like it's built up tension. I don't think it was only that night. I don't think it was just the last night. I think it's just years of built up tension of them just long and short, them just not like each other. Them just don't like each other. So while we're on the topic of not liking each other, keep my wife's name out of your, you know what I mean? Keep her name out of your mouth. Chris no manners. But I like him still. He's a great comedian. And he finds wonderful ways of meshing very serious issues with comedy. And that's actually something that I haven't seen anybody else do it as well as he has. So with regards to that, he's a genius with that regard. People have disrespected Chris as well. This is from Ale Drew 15. Ale Drew says, people have dissed Chris as well. The man is a comedian and you can't be bothered. Live life and don't get entangled. That's not funny. That's not funny. Anyway, La Petite Irene says, a big up from Canada. You are the best, Chris. Thank you. Thank you very much. Miss Batty Kiss Hug says he may not even knew she had a condition. I mean, he probably didn't know, because most of us didn't know until last night. We didn't know that it was actually diagnosed as alopecia. Like, I just thought, you know how people just get into I'm tired of processed hair. I just want to be me. I thought she was, honestly, for me, I thought she was starting over her. I thought it was a natural hair journey she was starting. Inspired by her daughter. That's what I thought it was. I didn't know she had alopecia, to be honest with you. But apparently there's been a lot going on behind the doors, and that really triggered. That was a trigger last night. D. Anthony Handy says, violence is never the answer. No, it's not the answer. Miss Batty Kiss Hug says, everyone's so sensitive and can't take a joke. Yeah. That's not the first time he did it. Did what? Slap August, not Chris. You guys. Miss Natasha Marshall says, violence is never the answer, especially if Chris didn't know like I didn't know. He is a comedian. Big up to Chris for not reacting. Shameful, sorry, not sorry. Yeah. He shouldn't have slapped him. I'm with you guys on that. He shouldn't have slapped him. He shouldn't have slapped him. But as Positive Vibe says, unfortunately, he kind of had it coming, And obviously there was some pent-up anger among the three. I guess in time people will reveal, the people them who love dig up social media and all the history books them to see what going on in people's life. In time we will see. Yo, big up to them people later. Chef Royalty says, and to be honest, the slap wasn't that good of a slap. If you're gonna slap another man, make sure it's good. And no, I don't condone violence. No, but I mean, Will Smith's size, he would have probably broke the man's jaw. So I think that was meant to be just like that. Just like a simple, just a simple slap. Michelle 21 says Chappelle is better. Yeah, Chappelle is good too. Dave Chappelle, he's good as well. He does have that way of mixing seriousness with jokes. That's a Chappelle style as well, I believe. Miss Barry Kiss Hug says, but why be so sensitive to slap someone? He's only getting a pass because he's well known, he's a celebrity, and he's rich. But if it was a normal person, and everyone would be like, send him to jail. I mean, they're saying that Will needs to go to jail, and they've been saying that Chris Rock should press charges. They've been saying that. Lots of people are saying that about it. What was I gonna say? I missed my point because these comments are moving so fast. I to be honest, I don't even think he's getting a pass. I don't think he's getting a pass because he's a celebrity. I think he's just getting a pass because Chris Rock has decided not to press charges. Because I believe that there are persons, there are persons who are ready to be like, all right, what you deal with? You know what I mean? That people are ready to bring him down. So I think it really comes down to Chris Rock is just not pressing charges, is what I understand. So that's why I don't think he got a pass, to be honest with you, because lots of people are upset. A small part of me is actually really, really disappointed. As much as I'm defending the Smiths, I am devastated that he went on stage and did that. Because I'm one of those persons who, guys, I live for motivational talks on YouTube, and Will Smith is just one of those persons that I love to listen to. I love listening to Will Smith, Denzel Washington, and lots of those male and female motivators. Those motivational talks you see on Instagram where people like splice all the best talks together. Oprah Winfrey is one of them as well. So I usually like listening to him. So it's like when you see something like this, like, it's a little disappointing, but I can understand it. Still defending him. But she talks her condition a lot. Cassandra Lisa. Oh, okay. Regardless if he knew or not, it's pretty washed to say anything about a black woman's hair. I agree, Jay Richards. People knew she made a post about it. Okay. Alright, let me come down. Do you think if it was the GOAT, Dave Chappelle, that it would have turned out the same? I really don't know. Because there's a lot of elements that go into that. There's a lot of factors that you need to consider. People keep bringing up if it was August. People keep bringing up if it was Tupac. You have to think about the history that these people have in between them. What exactly triggered Will Smith to hit this man? Obviously, from 2016 and probably even before that, because something must have triggered or inspired Chris Rock to make such a nasty joke about Jada in 2016 up until now. You understand? So you have to also consider what is the history these people have in between them. Because probably, okay, with August, he knew what was happening. Because at the end of the day, you might get Femme something on the side and she get her thing on the side. But now that it's all out in the open, you understand? They have to come to terms with it and just be like, all right, cool, this is out there. I feel disrespected by the end of the day. You know what I mean? Fine. I'm not going to hit him. I'm not going to fight him because I understand from... You understand? So I think it comes down to what history they have in between them. I don't think it's... Everything happens for a reason, guys. It's not just... that they've slapped, they never come out of thin air. That just look like, all right, Chris, I'm tired of it now. It's been years. And you need to shut up. Because... And who knows? He probably checked him in the past. He probably has checked him in the past at parties and so on, but probably, you know what I mean? There's always that straw that breaks the camel's back. This is what happens. DH Photos says, this is what happens when you have no checks and balances in life. Will is rich and famous. He seems to have nothing inside of him to check his emotions. Why you guys believe that when somebody's rich and famous, they no longer have anything to balance themselves? Why do you believe that? You know, that's not a nice way of thinking. You know that? It's really not. Why you feel that he doesn't have anything to check his emotions? Just because of one night? That was a huge, no on his part. It was a big, big mistake. But I mean, I think he had lots of things checking him. For him to be able to transition from an on-screen series actor from comedies, which was, now you're seeing it a lot now, a lot more popular now, but for him to move over from, is it daytime TV they call it? I don't even know what they call it anymore. I hardly watch like regular TV. He's now in big screen acting and so on. I think he has had a lot of checking. I think so, spiritually. I mean, I could be wrong and biased, as I had said before. Miss Natasha Marshall says, well, I think he was totally out of line. They both were. But he apologized and he said he was wrong, so I'm glad him know. Yeah, he did wrong. You're wrong. DRN Marshall says, are you Jamaican or Trinidadian? I'm from Trinidad. I'm from Trinidad, yeah. I feel Chris is still in shock. I mean, who wouldn't be? The man gets slapped in front of the world. Who wouldn't be? You sound Trini. Where are you from? I am Trinidad. I'm from Trinidad, guys. I'm from Trinidad. Oh, by the way, rest in peace to Blacks. Rest in peace to I Am Blacks, one of the more, inspirational soca artists. There's a lot of craziness happening in the music industry right now, but he's one of those persons who was able to write music and inspire and make hits while doing it. So rest in peace to Blacks. He sung I Feel Like Hulk. That's a big song in Jamaica. Big soca song. Chef Royalty says, yes, I am disappointed because in the height of his career, this wasn't the best move. It really wasn't. Somebody says Steve Harvey was also a great comedian, similar to Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock. Yeah, he is. He's a family man, Steve Harvey. He's hilarious. It don't matter what Steve Harvey do. Like, Steve Harvey just sitting down smoking a cigarette, or a cigar, sorry. A cigar. How dare me talk about the man named cigarette. Cigar. Cuban cigar. He's funny. He's funny just sitting down. M.A. Rude Boy says, I need to get back to work. I'm going to get back to my work in a little bit. I need to go edit some videos. He did not directly speak to Jada's illness. He said something about the next G.I. Jane show. Okay, cool. But he didn't say anything bad. G.I. Jane was a good movie. If he didn't know, he didn't say anything wrong. Okay. Pretty Wing says, whoops, you should not have tried that with... What? You would not have tried that with somebody else. You would not have tried that with Kanye. Oh my God. I know there are lots of people who would like to try that with Kanye West. A lot of people would like to try that with Kanye West. I'm really hoping they don't. I really hope they don't. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian. You know, guys, I really don't even think that Kim Kardashian and Kanye West are having any issues. I really don't. She's the queen of bad publicity and making that work for her and turning tables and making millions, billions from that. And I mean, I think Kanye West is just kind of benefiting off of that. He's learning from her. Trust me. I'd love to spend a weekend with Kim Kardashian just to learn her ways. This woman has more followers than Beyonce. And look how hard Beyonce work. I don't think there's anything going on between Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. They're probably at home having dinner with the kids right now. Kanye West has a new show on Netflix, guys. It's publicity. That's my opinion still. Kim Kardashian is the queen of publicity. She's amazing. Queen QC says it was just a joke. He probably didn't know about it, but was wrong for hitting him. Yeah. We established that. He's wrong. Don't hit nobody. You don't need to hit nobody. I was so sharing and happy to see Will, and look what he did to the world. I mean, you have to control it. What did he do to the world? He didn't do anything to the world. He did something to Will Smith. I mean, to Chris Rock. A Chris Rock him slap. He never did nothing to me. Me good. A Chris Rock get slapped. Me alright. Cassandra says, nah, you're Jamaican. Never mind. Well, whatever. Okay. I think neither Chappelle or Kevin Hart would have directed a joke towards Jada. Why? Because it was Will's night. He was nominated. Chris should have known better. It wasn't the time or place. Let me tell you. You see, Kevin Hart, this is why Kevin Hart is probably, if not the most professional, hear me, the most successful comedian ever of all time. I don't know. Kevin Hart is so different. He's like a different kettle of fish. He's like, I've never said that a comedian inspires me. Kevin Hart is that guy who inspires. He is just like, you know how the media likes to build people up and then tear them down? I've seen the media try to tear Kevin Hart down so many times. And this guy has broken free. He has broken through and been like, this my work for. And not take it from me. Try that again. And you understand what I say? Kevin Hart is that guy. Kevin Hart is that guy. You understand? Nobody can come for Kevin Hart. I'm my guy. That's my guy. I would love to work with Kevin Hart. I don't care within what capacity. I would love to work with Kevin Hart. He is an amazing person. You understand? At least his public figure, he's an amazing person. And the man gets along with everybody. Like which other celebrity you know gets along with everybody? And even when he has issues with a person, even though you could be like, I wonder if him, does he? You could have never tell. Kevin Hart is amazing. He's amazing. Like, hands down, Kevin Hart is amazing. Don't get me started on Kevin Hart. Me love Kevin Hart. I'm waving to people and not realizing that I'm waving to them. Big up on yourself, guys, that I'm waving to. Exactly, it was a one-time thing. People make mistakes. He was triggered and made a stupid move. Exactly, jrichards.io. Exactly, I agree. I mean, reprimand him for it, but I mean, he didn't do anything to the world. He didn't slap me. He slapped one man that insulted his wife. A wife that he obviously really loves. Oh my God, my flower is dropping out. Guys, I don't know, some have work for God. I'm not even a Will Smith fan, but he's a human. People make mistakes. Exactly. Precisely. He's a human being. He's a human being. And he cracked. People crack. God knows I've cracked several times. I have cracked so many times within my career. You understand? And for Will Smith, I don't even know if Will Smith has had any cracking moments. He cracked. He really did crack. You know what I mean? Whoever said that is a fool. The Smiths are known to be very progressive. They are not typical black family. They go to therapy. They're always poised. Hold on, guys. Oh my God, what is Instagram doing? Instagram is scrambling up my comments. That person, oh my God. That person asking if you are Trini does not follow you. I know, right? How can you ask me if I'm Trinidad? I'm Jamaican. I'm a Jamaican, guys. I'm a Jamaican with Puerto Rican blood. That's who I am. But I love Trinidad, though. I love Trinidad. I haven't been there enough, in my opinion. Oh, I love the entire Caribbean. The Caribbean is nice. Nice place to be. Anytime I go overseas, the Western world, I always want to come back to the Caribbean. It's nicer. That person, oh God, Instagram stopped messing with me now. Sorry, you're getting your comments late. I am getting my comments late. Oh God, Will has been on us. Alright, so Bella Regina. Oh God, I'm getting anxious. Bella Regina 423 says, Will has been on a spiritual path, but clearly he snapped. He's human. Most men would have taken a stance to defend their wife, although I wish it didn't happen. I agree with you 100%, Bella Regina. I agree with you 100%. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't see Will Smith as somebody who has not been checking himself in the past. Like, I feel like in order to reach the level of stardom that you're at, you have to have been going through something like therapy. Is it spiritual awakening? Is it yoga? Is it meditation? Something. And he speaks about meditation a lot as well, and discipline. You know what I mean? So I just think that he just cracked. And I feel like it was a little bit of a, on the, you know, he was on this high of kind of being untouchable because he's like this big star now, and he's done so much in the past few years, including during the pandemic. He's done so much. And then, you know, even with the success of his like TikTok and bringing on, you know, young graphic artists to like work on his stuff, like he's been doing a lot, guys. And then having to balance all of that with, you know, the whole entanglement foolishness, and then now this, I just think the man just cracked. I really do think so. J. Richard says, I guess everybody hates Chris. No, we don't hate Chris. We don't hate Chris. We don't hate Chris. Ale Drew says, we are entitled to make a mistake. With every joke doesn't bring a smile. The setting was not the best. But sometimes when a person reaches their limit, they will react and just have to face the piper. That's true. Ale Drew, that's true. Very true. I know how him got famous. Easy lesson, you already know how him got famous. Hello from London. Franklin Vincent, hello from London. Always good to see your dance. You put one on the other day that was so hot that I had to turn it off after a couple of seconds. Why, Franklin? Why did you have to turn off my video? Did you make you too hot, love? Did I make you too hot? Is that it? Kim, oh my God, I am so late. Michelle 21 says, Kim Kardashian buys her followers. Please, let's not give props to that culture vulture. No, I love Kim Kardashian. I love her. This woman is a queen of showcasing a life of luxury without overworking yourself. Come on now. I think since Kim Kardashian, there has been, I think that is what sprung or inspired the emergence of Instagram hotties just posting photos, selfies. Was it? No, that was Paris Hilton. I'm getting people mixed up. But she's like the queen of that. Come on, guys. Kim Kardashian is she's a genius in her own light. You know, a lot of you know, they don't give celebrities enough credit. Do you know how hard it is to be creative in a social media space that is so saturated with everybody just waiting for somebody to post something and then just copying it? Alright, I'm way behind with these comments. Kevin is friends with the Smiths, so he wouldn't have done it. Okay, I'm not going to be reading everybody's comments. Let me go all the way down to the bottom. Yeah, Kevin a boss. Yeah, man, Kevin Hart is the business. Alright, I'm going all the way down here. You see, anytime I go, I have worked with the Smith before. Will was just trying to impress her. What? Okay. Why would you need to try to impress? Okay. Alright, cool. Laverne, you need to get the Oscar award for your defined body. Okay. I love Chris Rock and Will Smith. They've just made a mistake. Alright. Cassandra Lisa. Oh, you gotta start up Cassandra. Cassandra say, Kim, do not buy no followers. Oh, Lord. Chucking up your chest. Go, Cassandra. You defend Kim Kardashian, girl. And I am Black British. Okay. Big up yourself, Franklin Vincent. Alright, sometimes I get my accents mixed up. So, like, I just tried it English and then I sounded Trini. I'm not sure. Michelle says, no, Chris, don't make me gay. Your side, your genius or brand is based on black fishing. Michelle, why are you so savage? Why are you so savage? Black fishing, really? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wait, y'all see the joke Will made on Arsenio Hall? He made a comment about a guy that had alopecia. The internet never make you forget. No, I didn't see that. Miss Natasha Marshall. Send that to me, please, and I'll share it to my story. Miss Natasha Marshall, if you're still here, send me the joke about Arsenio Hall. Michelle says, I give all black people who admire the Kardashians a side eye. Why is it always about race? You know what? Them things that don't bother me anymore. Them things that don't bother me. You know, I have been told by my own Jamaican people that I'm not Jamaican. I've been told by my own Jamaican people to take down the Jamaican flag out of my videos. And so, when it comes down to race and, you know, nationality, any country want own me up, them can't own me up. If Trinidad want own me up, them can't own me up. Puerto Rico want own me, that's fine. You understand? I'm not into this race. I'm not going to get caught up in this race thing. We don't know. I'm not. Any black person who no. I get what you're saying, but no. I admire anybody who can be absolutely creative, who can, because I know what it's like, and I'm not saying that anybody on here doesn't know what it's like, but coming up with content, creating content and being consistent with that and making money and like actual money, being a billionaire with that. I'm not going to say that she didn't get any help, and the thing is that a lot of people are going to be like, oh, she married rich, she married some black superstar or whatever, and she took their money. But I mean, the girl have her own money. The girl have her own money. Right now, I believe Kim Kardashian is probably the highest paid influencer in the world. I think to make like a single post on Fair Page is like $2 million US, if it's a little bit. You understand? So I just feel like if there's a lot of people who have gotten a boost, I mean, not, excuse me if I sound strong. I Michelle, me that talk to? Excuse me if I sound strong. And tell me I talk to people whenever I'm passionate about something, make I come off strong. So people get turned off by that and they're like, why is she going so with me? And them get afraid and then walk away and they can't, you know what I mean? Let me just talk strong and done, right? But what I'm saying, I missed my point. Shit. Oh my God. I'm tired. I need to go back to work. I love you, Chris, but the Kardashians, come on. She had money. Black people made her infamous. No, don't. Let me tell you something. Can I say something? And this is going to step on a lot of people's toes as well. A lot of persons have been born into rich families and they've squandered the money. They don't know what to do with it, right? And they've been unable to create a life on their own. You understand? You see where I'm going with this? You can be born into riches and still don't know how to multiply that riches and still squander it and still not make anything of yourself. Why? Because up here says not solid. You understand? So I just feel like as much as Kim Kardashian puts herself out there as this plastic, oh, I don't really know what I'm saying type of person, like, you know what I mean? To me, she's smart. To me, I'm not saying anybody should go after that type of lifestyle, but just within the sector that she's in, she's a social media influencer. She's the best that there is right now. It no matter how much people want to talk bad about her, she's making her money at the end of the day. Bad publicity has put her where she is. You understand me? And even if she go break up with Kanye West right now, even if she don't have another black man for the rest of her life, she was still good. You have a lot of people, a lot of women and a lot of men who have put themselves in situations where they're trying to get themselves better, make themselves better, and they did not do anything with it. They have not done half of what Kim Kardashian has done. So I'm not celebrating, you know, the lifestyle or whatever, but I'm just saying, wow, good on her. She made that work for her. She made it work for her. I'm not going to criticize it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Because at the end of the day, girl, I make her money. Right now, if you ask her for do a social media post, nobody come with, oh, I'm an upcoming artist. Shade. Shade. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I make her money. She has her makeup line. She has her bikini line. You can multiply her riches, but not off the vulture of black people. Why? Okay. Alright, cool. Cool. Cassandra Lisa says, I'm too mixed to be racist, but I love all cultures. A lot of people make everything a racial thing. Sometimes it's just about money and survival. That's what I'm saying at Cassandra. At the end of the day, and I'm not trying to victimize myself, but I remember when the whole Black Lives Movement was very, trending on Instagram and so on, I had made a comment underneath a Instagram post. I think it was BBC or CNN. I don't remember which one of them it was online. One of them news thing. And somebody, you know what, a lady, I don't know, I said something defending black people and just talking about black people. And, black people need to love and support each other. And a black woman responded, you have no rights speaking on behalf of black people. And I was just like, what? Why? I have no rights speaking on behalf of why? Anyway, I don't look at race. I just hate racism. I don't get it, to be honest with you. I don't get it. I don't see how being black makes you any more angry than another man. I don't see how being Chinese makes you any fiercer of a fighter unless you've been going through some kind of training. I just feel like human beings are human beings. You know what I mean? I literally don't see color when I see people. I try not to. And when people come at me with that, oh, it's because it's black, it's because it's white, I'm just like, no, it's not. It's a human emotion. Even animals have these emotions. It's just an emotion. You know what I mean? Positive Vibes says, I completely understand where you're coming from. She has built a platform for herself, a brand, and she actually has influence way beyond social media. Exactly. Positive Vibes. As much as I keep talking about social media, she has a lot of influence outside of social media. See now, guys, I'm all the way at the end of my chat and I'm not seeing anything new. And then, you know what Instagram is going to do? It's going to rotate everything and everything is going to move fast. And I'm just like, oh my goodness. Yeah. But anyways, that's all for now. I just wanted to come on and talk about that. I guess we kind of went into lots of stuff. Thank you all for joining me. I've got to get back to work now because I got to edit these videos. So I can make my bag like Kim Kardashian. Big up yourselves, guys. Love you all. Catch you later. Let me see if I can save this live. Good night, babes.